Hello everybody and welcome to Project Daily Daylight. It's a project developed by the Psychology Department in Cheeverstown House to promote the physical and psychological well-being of people during lockdown. So current restrictions mean that most people are spending a lot of their spare time inside. So to keep safe, to stay away from other people, we have reduced the number of interactions we're having and reduced the number of activities we're doing outside of the home. The knock-on effect of that means that we're actually spending quite a significant amount of time at home. Now, some of us can leave to go to work, some of us are working from home, but it's important to remember that many people with disabilities do not work, or if they do work, they might be at home due to current restrictions, may not be able to go and do their job, or if they were volunteering, that position might be gone as well. It's important to remember as well that many of our day services remain closed, or certainly if they're not closed, they're very different to how they were. The people might be accessing them less frequently, or they may not be able to go in with as many people. And essentially what that's resulting is many people with disabilities are spending all day, every day at home. And this has a detrimental effect on people's physical and emotional well-being. So what are the effects of spending all day inside? We know that there's significant disturbance on our sleep when we don't get enough daylight. It can result in lower mood, increased anxiety, an increase in obsessional behaviour, significantly lower life satisfaction, a decrease in our adaptive functioning skills. It can actually increase our risk for dementia and increase our risk for general mortality, including cardiovascular disease. Decrease fitness levels, strength and flexibility, increase in muscle pains and aches, and an increase in frequency and intensity of headaches and migraines. So we can see it has a massive impact on both of our physical and psychological well-being. So why is being inside having such a detrimental impact on our physical and emotional well-being? Well, one of the main contributors is the lack of vitamin D. So in Ireland, we have poor vitamin D anyways, and essentially that's just because we don't get as much sunshine as many of the other countries in the world. But when you're inside, obviously, you're getting even less exposure to daylight and sunshine. And that has a significant impact on our bone health, increases our osteoporosis risk, on our mood, on our physical well-being. It has a massive impact on our overall well-being. But on top of that, the disconnection from nature can have a really significant impact on us. So there is mountains of research showing the positive physical and psychological impact of being in nature. And when we are disconnected from that nature, when we are inside surrounded by concrete walls and technology and that complete disconnection from nature, we are seeing a physical and psychological impact of that. The challenge of movement. As much as you might try, it is so much harder to get adequate movement when we are spending time inside. The difference in our daily step count, our general movement between the days you were inside and the days you were out and about, it's just worlds apart. So that lack of movement is having a significant impact on our well-being as well. The challenge of finding meaning when we've had loss of fulfillment from hobbies maybe that are cancelled, maybe not able to go to work, not able to volunteer, day service activities, sports. It can be really difficult to find the same meaning and joy in our current lives during lockdown than we had before. So one of the things we're seeing is people are really missing those activities that gave them joy. And it's much harder then to motivate ourselves to do things when we know we're not going to be doing some of those activities, or to find ways to do them in different ways to adapt to the current situation. And when we lose our kind of sense of structure of you get up, you get dressed, you go to work at this time, you do these activities, you come home, when that kind of loss of our daily timetable, our days can kind of merge in together, our times a day can merge in together. It can be much harder to motivate ourselves to engage in meaningful activities. And the loss of human connection. We're physically seeing fewer people, in particular people we love. So what can we do? It is so simple, but the reality is get outside. 20 minutes every day has shown to significantly improve people's life satisfaction in areas of lockdown. But ideally between 30 minutes and 1 hour a day is our optimum. So the improvements are in mood, anxiety, pain and physical health. Get outside every single day. So what does that look like? What can we do? You can go for a walk in your locality. Literally walk out your front door, walk around, even if it's just around housing estates outside. Getting outside for a 20-minute walk every day can have such a positive impact on your well-being. But if you can, get to parks, beaches, wooded areas and do those walks in nature, because you have the positive impact of being in nature, being outside and getting movement. For the days that you can't get out and about as much, go into your garden, engage with nature, feed the birds, do some weeding, plant some flowers, grow some herbs or vegetables. Engage in nature just outside your back door. And if you don't have much, even simple things like going on your balcony and growing a couple of herbs, sitting in the sunlight, they are things that will improve your mood. Playing games or doing exercises in outdoor spaces. Chair yoga, tai chi, bowls, mini golf, big Connect 4 or garden games. There are so many games you can get online. There are so many YouTube videos of how to do these exercises outside. Just get connected with doing things outside rather than inside. It's a change of mindset. Rather than doing bingo in the sitting room, move it to the back garden on days that it's sunny. Walk to the local shop to get a paper and walk home. Walk to your local church to light a candle and walk home. Walk to your coffee shop to get a takeaway coffee. Have a picnic in the park. Do outside exercise. Golf clubs are open up. Pitch and putt's opened up. You can go to your local basketball court. Do some wheelchair football in the park. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Do yoga in the park. There are so many physical activities open to the public that people can enjoy in safely. Visit other people in their garden. Get them to visit you in your garden. Have that sense of connection in outside spaces. So remember, Project Daily Daylight, 20 minutes every day keeps the mind monsters away. Aim for 30 minutes to an hour, but if you only get 20 minutes every day, you will notice an improvement in your overall well-being. Please support the people who live with us, the people who attend our day services, people who are at home at the moment and we can't see. But please support them to get out every single day. As bad as things are for those of us who can maybe run our own lives with independence, for those of us who rely on the help of staff and family members to do things, they need to be supported to get out every single day. So remember Project Daily Daylight, get outside.